Welcome back. This time we're going to be doing a slightly different video. I'm going to be answering your questions, and off the bat we actually have two great questions here. So they're asking about blue gems and what banners to go to, because yes, they're definitely very expensive. I'm going to type out a response and then cut to it when I have it ready, and just going to go through my answer. Honestly, the best way will be missions, from at least my experience. You have your daily missions, your fixed and event missions, and specifically when it's someone's birthday, you get some blue gems, I believe, if you log in, and also if you train two characters. So if it's someone's birthday, just make sure you get those two trainings out of the way. You get some free blue gems there. And other than that, you just have to make sure you do your daily missions. You get 50 for completing it, just for one day. And over 10 days, that's 500. So that could help out, right? And over time, that will build up. Now, it does seem daunting because when you look at it that way, it's like, okay, so I got to do it for 100 days before I get 5,000, which is approximately how much it is for a multi. It changes. It's sometimes 4K, 5K, 6K. But if you just keep doing your dailies, that is the most consistent way you can get blue gems. And there's also going to be some special missions they release. Sometimes it's just do like one event and then you get 3 or 5K gems. There was one other time where it was just post in club chat, just type a message out, you get 3 to 5K. I forgot exactly how much it was, but you get like 3K or 5K blue gems. So just keep checking the missions tabs, and your best bet, specifically as a new player, would definitely be the fixed tab. You'll unlock a lot of blue gems from there. If you just keep training and doing stuff in the game, you will definitely build up a lot of blue gems that way too. And there is other stuff like, registering your data transfer settings and stuff like that. You can get free blue gems that way. But for now, just focus on your free scouts every day. That's one of your best ways to build your account too. For the banners, let me pull up the game this time. For the banners, what I would recommend, especially if you're a new player, and just a real quick show, so we have daily missions here. You got a lot of fixed missions. Just by doing a little bit, you can get that done. And then in the events tab, make sure you finish your beginner support missions. You can get a lot of blue gems by, doing this. And you're welcome to love. This will get you a lot of resources. And then other than that, don't specifically dive into like each one. If you want, you can read it and then say like, okay, let me scroll down here. This one doesn't have any. Let me see this one. Okay, so here, complete training with a power of 1.08, but you need the new LR card. So there are some missions that you won't be able to do. So don't go too heavy into that. That's mainly if you're already pretty built, and especially if you pull for the new cards. But just fixed mainly, and then just consistently do dailies. Now, just gonna claim this because might as well. For the scouts, let's head on over to scouts. I know I went over it in my previous video, but you're getting players, support cards, and workout gear. And as a beginner, that's something you really want. So you have the 4-star flow player guaranteed, right? You got 4 4-star players, and you're guaranteed getting all of these, right? You have 3 UR cards. You have the EX card slot 2, and then 3 workout gears. Overall, if you're looking at my team over here, just so I can show you, so my special support cards, I literally only have, and really you should only look at URs. For the EX cards, maybe you can look at SSRs, and if you're really struggling, you should look at SSR cards, but try and get these UR cards as much as you can. And you also want to get your 4-star players too, right? Get as many 4-star players as you can. Ideally, the ones with a blue outline like this Shido, they're called flow characters. They'll just have more stats, and they have the special flow card right here. So just try and prioritize getting as many units like that. You also get the workout gear, right? And you also want to have as many of these as you can for each type, each of the 5 types. So I would still say this has some of the best value. At least do it once. You don't have to do it more times if 15K is too much. Now, if you want to go past that, right? What's this one? Guaranteed self-featured. Okay, so I would skip this because it is 3-star players, and I will say, as good as they used to be, for me at least in this meta, you just want to go for the 4-star players and the UR cards. So I will skip this banner. When you're checking scouts, you do have to read them just to see what they're offering. I know it's not optimal, but it's the best way you can get the most bang for your buck. And always click this scout probabilities button before summoning so you can see, okay, so what am I looking at? So if I check this one out, this one has a 50% chance for a 5-star or LR or 4-star or 4-star flow or UR card. And there's 6 slots for these. But if you look at each individual percentage, you'd have like 0.025 for getting 2 of these, 2 Reens, 2 new 5-star Reens, and then if you keep going down, you have a 0.05%. So even though it has like this nice wording, that's still a pretty low chance of getting the 5-star or LR if you're looking to get that. Be careful as well when you're summoning. See, this is Scout times 3. That means there's only going to be 3 cards you're getting. Now, if you already have a good team built up, by all means, definitely go for that, and you can kind of pinpoint where, like, which characters you want. So, like, there's only 3 slots, but you can get all of these, a chance of getting any of these in those 3 slots. And there's also 10 free redraws. And just for the sake of this video, I'll show you what it looks like. But that's something you shouldn't do yet. That's mainly like an advanced thing for new players. And especially if you're beginning to like branch out, if you don't want to do this summon anymore, and let's say you want to try and go for a 5-star or an LR, I would look for specifically these types of scouts where it says, so this player is guaranteed, and then a 4-star UR or EXR is guaranteed in the 10th slot. But if you specifically look at scout probabilities, check this out. So this is the 1 slot. You have a chance of getting a 5-star or LR and a 4-star flow player. And don't worry about the orange highlighted items yet. I'll go over that in just a second. It's basically rate up, so you can select which cards you want. But just for the percentages, I just want to show, like, okay, so here you're going to get a 5-star LR or a 4-star flow player. And then you've got 10 slots where you're guaranteed getting a 4-star UR or UREX. So here, I actually might summon this card instead. And then you also get a bonus war figure. So I would say, to get the most bang for your buck, you would check this card out. You have 12 slots, so you're getting 12 characters, which is really good. And just for the sake of it, I'm just going to show. So these are the 5 that are set. I'm going to keep it as that because I don't have any of them. I also don't have any of these, so I'm going to keep that as is too. And let me just double check. Do I have anything in my gift box for this? You also want to always make sure you claim from your gift box in case there's a good banner and you have these specific gems for that, because in this case, these specific gems can only be used for that banner. And they have a due date. So always make sure to claim your gift box. Let's head on over to the scout. Yes, okay, we do have 2K. So just for this, I'm not going to do this banner for now. Let's head on over to this Black Ego Scout. And another thing you want to note is it has a redraw chance. What that means, and I'll show you specifically, it's the same redraws as here. But let me just go ahead and scout. I'll show you guys what I mean by that. You go into this banner, and when you pull for something, if you're not happy with it, again, as a beginner, you're probably not too worried about that. But let's say you're a bit more advanced, and you're like, okay, I already have this character, I want this character. You can redraw up to 3 times. So you can just click that slot, click redraw, and it'll redraw that slot. It'll probably be easier when I show it to you. So let me wait for this to finish. So now that we made it here, you can see kind of what we have. And since I did pull Bachara, I'm actually going to keep Reen here. This is a bit old, but basically if you don't have a card, and let's say you forgot, okay, I don't know which cards I have, you can always press back right here and go to your team section, check your special support card, say, okay, do I have a certain card? Okay, so I only have these 4. Let me go back to Scout. And the minute you go back to Scout though, it'll go straight back to the screen because you can't exit this screen unless you confirm your results. But since I already have Chigiri, and just for the argument of like, okay, so I already have a character, I want to get as many characters as I want, I'm going to click redraw, and it's going to redraw this slot, and we get him. I'm actually going to redraw this one right here because he is a new advisor I don't have, but I'd rather not have him. Okay, so Summer Reen, he's a bit old, but oh yeah, another thing is if it does say new on the top, you most likely don't have it, right? And also all of these slots that have the redraw chance, you won't be able to pull that 5-star or LR, so you shouldn't redraw it for that. It can only show up in this first slot, and you'll know that from reading the scout details as well, so keep that one in mind. And now, as for the different characters, you could look at tier lists to see, okay, if you really want to prioritize certain characters to get. In this case, I know this Chigiri is a bit old, this Hiyori is a bit old, this card is also a bit old. The Nagi is good. He does have a flow card, I believe. Is it here? Yeah, but you do have to level him up to level 50. Oh, you get that right away. Never mind. So he's good to have, and this Reen is also a bit old. So just for the sake of redrawing to see if I can get the best ones, I'm gonna do that. But you guys, if you get something new, just stick with it. Okay, and again, you can like redraw any of these slots. I just did it to show an example, but since I don't have any of these cards, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit confirm on this. Now, I actually showed this as an example, but this is what you would do when you're past the beginner stage. There have been times where you got like tickets that you could exchange for workout gear. So if you're happy with just 3, and that's totally fine, you can go on to these more high value character focused banners. But if you still want more workout gear, there's no harm going to the beginner summon doing 1 more. It's just that it's a bit pricey, but overall, if you still want to do that, you can do that. It's whatever you're preferring, right? If you want more workout gear or if you want more characters. I would at least do 1 summon on this banner because you want to get the workout gear. If, let's say, you want to go get more characters instead, right? And you also have a chance of getting more cards, support cards, go for this banner. This is available till July 13th, but if that's what you want, you should go for this. I also will say, because you get those 2,000 free gems, save up enough, do 1 multi at least on this, because you get a discounted summon. Just do 1 multi. And then if you really need workout gears again, maybe you can go back to this banner. If you save up more, and let's say you want more characters, more support cards, at the expense of only getting 1 workout gear, by all means, keep summoning on this. It's still a great value banner compared to, because 6k is a lot less compared to 15, right? Since this banner is here, definitely do 1 multi if you have the spare gems. Again, this one is not going to be there for a long time, right? Mainly this one, but just look out for these types of banners, and you got to make sure you read the fine print. Make sure when it says scout, you're scouting 12 units, right? Because if you click this one, it's going to be really bad value for you as a beginner. You're only getting 3 slots, right? And even though you can redraw it up to 10 times, you only get 3 characters. Because as you saw, what redraws mean is they're just going to redraw that 1 slot. It doesn't mean you're going to get 10 characters, right? You're only going to get 3. So I would avoid this if you're a beginner. I would go for this banner, get that free multi, make sure you claim your gems from the gift box. And this one I also might skip, because if you check out the scout probabilities, you're not getting that same big bang for your buck. You're not getting like a 4-star or a UR card for every scout, right? For every one of your blue gems. You just have a chance for normal 10 slots to get a 5-star LR at 0.32%, 1% 4-star flow player, 2% for a featured 4-star, 7% for a 3-star or SSR, and actually you might end up getting a lot more 2-star players or 1-star players. So I would avoid banners like that. And again, the best bet is scout probabilities, just to make sure you're seeing how much you're getting. But that should do it for the banners. To sum everything up, make sure you're doing your daily missions. You get 50 blue gems every day. As a beginner, you can unlock a lot of these pretty early on, and that'll definitely boost your blue gem count. Make sure you check your event tab as well and finish all these beginner support missions and your all these beginner missions. Make sure you finish all of those. Especially this one, I think, gives you a free UR card, so you can use this as well for your training. And this is good for, it says intelligence, but it's actually good overall. So it's a great card to have, and you can fit it in all your teams until you get better cards. It boosts speed, technical, physical, kick bar, intelligence. So also definitely focus on this mission. So yeah, just finish all these. You get a lot of good goodies. So finishing your beginner missions, and then look out for birthday missions. There'll be like a birthday login, and then you'll get a few blue gems from that being their birthday. You train 2 characters, you get some blue gems there too. And for the banners, do 1 multi on this beginner banner, just so you can get started. Get 3 workout gears. You get a good variety of everything. If you are watching this video before this banner leaves, claim your free blue gems from your gift box. Use it on this banner, and ideally only this banner. I wouldn't recommend touching this banner or this banner. Just use it on this banner. Get your 10 slots, and you might get lucky, get a 5-star or LR. So that will basically be it. Just a little side note. You'll see something right next to your missions, something called a first order. Just click through those as you complete them, and you get some free stuff. So forgot to mention that, so I just added it here at the end of the video. The Argentina-Switzerland match is happening right now as I'm recording this, so I'm actually going to get to the second comment in the next video. But stay tuned for that. Hopefully this was helpful. I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you have any more questions as well, feel free to drop them in the comments. All right, see you next time.